Hey guys, welcome back to Heart Breathings. I have such a crazy, fun, exciting video for you today. I have received a sneak peek of the brand new Erin Condren LifePlanner design. I have the layers, accessories, and the horizontal planner in my hands, and I cannot wait to show you. I really didn't think that they could beat their kaleidoscope design. This one just floored me. It's beautiful. I cannot wait to show you. So if you're excited about the brand new Erin Condren planner launch that is happening next week, stay tuned because I'm going to show you a lot of the fun accessories that they have this year, as well as this gorgeous planner design. Okay, you guys, I have the box here and I've actually looked inside, so everything's not exactly packaged the way that it was when it first arrived, but you get the point. Of course, Erin Condren is always packaged really lovely with some tissue paper. Mine is a little bit astray or askew because of how I did it. So there is a message from Erin Condren in a little beautiful little postcard here talking about the storm at the end of the rainbow, and I just thought this was absolutely beautiful. Message from Erin, so thank you for that. Also, I just want to apologize if you can hear kids screaming in the background. This is just the way it is with a mom at bath time. So here we go. Look at this, you guys. This is the Layers Planny Pack. I have several of these planny packs, and this is probably my favorite one. Just the way it really looks nice with the texture. We're going to go through this in a little bit more detail, and I'm going to take everything out of the package in a second, but I'm going to just show it to you at first. So I also have a monthly petite planner that's an 18 months, so it goes from July 2020 to December 2021. There's a pack of Layers compliment cards. Then this was something we saw a sneak peek of in the surprise box, and now we have them actually ready to go. So this is a DIY interchangeable pen kit. So we'll go through that in a minute. Look at these sticky notes. Oh my gosh, these are so, so beautiful. I love the Layers design. I wasn't sure if anything could really look more beautiful than the kaleidoscope, but I'm really loving the way that this flows together. It kind of reminds me of like the Grand Canyon and the way that those, like all the different layers of rock and stuff go together. It has a movement to it. So I've got the sticky notes. These are the snap-in bookmarks. We have a sticker book. I also have just some extra stickers. I imagine these are also kind of in the back of the planner. Then I told you I already kind of opened things up. So this is what will come in the actual planner itself. So I'll show you that in a second. And there's a new pen this year. It comes in this lovely box. So we'll go through that. Some Layers washi tape in colorful and neutral. And then the final accessory that I have is this snap-in dashboard. So love this. I really love these snap-in dashboards. I use them a lot, and I love that you can use the wet erase markers with them. And without further ado, we have the planner. So this, again, this year is the same kind of box that it came with last year. I know a lot of people complained about it being too like flimsy of a box. I really personally just don't have a problem with it being a flimsier box because it's really just made to sit on a shelf and to hold the planner. And I'm just glad they made a box. But if you were really disappointed in the quality of the box last year, it's basically the same. It might actually be just a little bit more reinforced here, but for the most part, it's the same box, just maybe a prettier design because you've got the mid-century circles. So when you open it up, you have this gorgeous, oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. I have the colorful Layers design. I chose a rose gold coil for the very first time. I've never had a rose gold coil before, so I'll let you guys know how that holds up, but I just thought it would be so beautiful with all these colors. And obviously they had it with my name on it, which is so beautiful. You've got the little Erin Condren asterisk here on the bookmark, and they're the same quality as the last year ones, which I really appreciate because my bookmarks always used to break. And then we're going to go through it. So I know that you guys are probably most looking forward to seeing the inside of the planner. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to flip through and walk you through the actual planner. This is the, like I said, the colorful Layers planner. This is an 18-month and it's in the horizontal design. So we're going to go through it, talk about what's different this year from last year, and then I'm going to clear out these accessories, unpack them so that you can get a better look at them, and we'll just go through it all one at a time. All right, here we go. Okay, lovelies, let's look at the horizontal layers colorful. And I did grab some of my planners from last year so that you can kind of see a comparison on some of the things. I don't actually have a horizontal colorful from last year, but I do have a horizontal neutral. So we'll kind of get to mix and match. Okay, so first of all, if you wanted to see the difference in the rulers, they're exactly the same size. It's just that last year's had this kind of geometric kaleidoscope, kind of a gemstone design. And this year it's much more plain, just with the Erin Condren asterisk on it. But otherwise, it's basically the same ruler. So this was last year's. So I'm just gonna move that to the side. All right, so before we dive into this, let's go over the options that you're gonna have. And I will have these listed down below because I know just listening to them might be like, whoa, that's a lot of options. This year has the most options you've ever had, and an exciting thing is that you're going to actually have two options on the design you choose. So layers is their design. You can get it in colorful or neutral, but you're also going to have a choice of one called Flower Power. I don't have that to show you, but it's a beautiful floral design. It's different from the floral design that they had before. So this one's a little bit different, but it's really beautiful. And all of the interior pages, instead of having all the layers, it has flowers. So definitely do some searches here on YouTube or Instagram and see if you can find someone who has the Flower Power one. And if you find somebody, go ahead and mention it in the comments here if you want to let other people know who has them. So you've got the layers design in neutral and colorful. Then you also have the Flower Power design. Then when it comes to the binding, you have coiled version, just like the regular Erin Condren's. And again, this year you will be able to choose a binder in most of these designs as well. So coiled or binder are your two choices. And of course the coil again will be in platinum, rose gold, gold, or black choice. In terms of the year, you can just go ahead and buy the 2021 planner that goes from January to December, or you can also get the 18-month planner, which is what I did, that goes from July to December. Then in terms of the actual layout inside the planner, you also have the option of going with vertical, which is the 3 boxes, horizontal, which is what I'm going to show you. You have a hourly spread, and you have the daily spread. So this is one that is different this year than ever before. So for the first time ever, Erin Condren is offering a coiled planner that's a daily spread, and it actually comes in 2 separate coiled planners, so half the year in each one. And you can choose that. Again, that one only comes in the colorful layers. You can't get that in the neutral. So lots of choices this year. Like I said, those are all going to be listed down below. Like if you're wondering, oh, I know I want horizontal, but what are my options? So that gives you that idea. Now let's open this up, because you guys, just these colors, I'm so in love. So again, on the other side, on the back side of the cover, is the typical type of design that we're used to seeing, that has a little place for you to write notes. Then you've got the beautiful vellum overlay that has this gorgeous layers design on it. So last year in the colorful, just to show you, oops, I got stamps in there. I was wondering where those went. So last year you can see that it had kind of this hexagon pattern over the top of the On The Go Life Planner. And you can see here, it doesn't say On The Go Life Planner, it just says Life Planner horizontal layout. And then a place to put your name. And of course, as we all know, Erin Condren's are made here in the United States, which is one of the reasons I love them so much. Then on the next spread, we have, very similar to last year, using their, like really showcasing their yearly design. You've got a quotes page, and this one says, have enough courage to start and enough heart to finish, which I really like that. It's a beautiful sentiment. So last year's design looked like this, similar type of spread, just using the new design. I think this one was obviously bolder than this, but I really like the softness of this. And I have to tell you, I love the way this is looking with the rose gold coil with the colors. Different quote this year. I really like the typography they used, and it's just, it has an overall sort of softer feel to it. And like I said, it has that movement to it. Then we turn the page and we have the typical, you know, year in a glance from July 2020 all the way to December 2021, which again, if you look in this planner, was very similar, except they had these lines banded in between. And for this year, they don't have that. There's nothing in between the months, and you just have the design going across the top. Let's see if the font looks the same. I think the font actually looks the same. It just maybe looks a little bit like of a different gray. This looks more black to me, and this looks like more like smoky gray. On the next page, we have kind of a 12-month or 12 boxes, and this is also just a tiny bit different. Now, the one that I have has these months stickers put into it, but it kind of had like a little portion above the line with these little thin lines, whereas you can see this New Year's one just has the line at the top. So not a huge design change, but a little bit of a design change, and I think it's beautiful either way, and it's functional either way. So now we get into the regular monthly spreads, and I think there's a change here this year, or a few changes that I think a lot of people are going to like if they didn't like the design last year as much, because Erin Condren really seems to listen to us when we talk about stuff we don't like, and they made some good changes. So last year they had this little section at the top. It's not all that different. It's just a dotted line, but there's no real color on this page, but it just has the notes page, and then it has the quote page, which is just as beautiful and bold this year as it was last year. But the thing they did last year that I know a lot of people did not like was that when you turn the tab for the month, you ended up with this sort of dashboard layout, and then you had to actually turn the page to get to the monthly layout. A lot of people really disliked this because they like to be able to turn the page straight to the monthly layout. And even though they might have liked this dashboard, a lot of people ended up gluing these pages together. I could never really get a handle on using these pages, and they had these labels, so this was like how you needed to use it unless you wanted to white it out. This year, they've somewhat kept the design similar, but they made one important change, which is now when you flip the tab, ta-da, it goes straight to the monthly spread. So yay for that. Yay, Erin Condren. Thank you for listening to us with that. So they just basically switched the pages. So now the very first spread when you turn the tab is the monthly spread. And look how beautiful this is in the layers design. So again, a little bit of a different type of design than last year, and they do change, you know, every year. So you've got the February 2020 or the July 2020. The font is the same, but it's just a little bit different. There's no asterisk here. It's got a little bit difference where you've got the layers going across, whereas here you just kind of had a band. And then on the monthly notes section, it's not colored in, it's just blank. And I actually prefer it to be just white, and then I can use my own colors over here to color code. So I like that change. Then when you turn the page from the monthly, you still have this dashboard layout. So it doesn't say birthday or monthly goals or anything like that. It's just blank, and it's a blank slate for you to be able to use. But the biggest change here, of course, is that now they put the tabbed page to be the monthly spread, and then the dashboard page is the next page. Then we move into your regular weekly spread. Weeks on 2 pages. So like I said, I don't have for you a colorful vertical for this year. I got the colorful vertical last year, but the horizontal one I have from last year is the neutral. So some of the typical differences that are staying the same for this next year is that the neutral tends to have a more like scripted font, and the colorful just has the typewritten font, like a serif font. So that's one of the differences, and it's staying the same this year. I do know, however, because I did get kind of a sneak peek of this on the computer, that they did also in the vertical take away this big block right here that so many people didn't like. And now what they've done is they've taken this calendar and put it up at the top. So I believe the January is a little bit bigger at the top, and then you've got the calendar and the notes page. And I think that is a huge improvement. I really think a lot of people are going to like that. They also did keep the rounded edges, which some people didn't love the rounded edges. I didn't mind it, but some people didn't love them. But I think a lot of people got used to them as time went on. I'm not sure what other changes are in the vertical, but I do know that this little box is gone. When it comes to the horizontal though, there haven't been a lot of changes in the design. It's maybe a little bit different on how they arrange the colors, but it's mostly the same. And then you have a little preview of the month down here. So very similar to last year's design on the weekly spreads. So then, of course, when you get to the end of the week, you're back to the quotes page with a bonus notes page, and yay, the monthly spread right on the tab, which is awesome. And then you've got the dashboard page and the weekly spreads. So this is how it looks in the horizontal colorful. The horizontal neutral is, again, very similar to what it was last year, but I'm not sure if it still has like a little design over here or if it's just plain, but I'm pretty sure that instead of having this little band, it has a more design across the top. But like I said, if you want to find a neutral horizontal, I'm sure that someone here on YouTube has it today, because I'm not 100% sure of all the different changes. So real quick, I'm just going to go ahead and tab through the rest of these. Like I said, I did get the 18 months. So here's September, October. Everything comes to you at the right time. I love that quote. Then we've got November. Just love that blue. It just really pops. December, the world is better with you in it. January, wherever you are, be all there. I've seen that quote on their planners before. Do it with all your heart. March says change your thoughts and change the world. April 2021, create your own sunshine. May 2021, good things are coming, keep believing. June, the way you speak to yourself matters. So true. Progress is impossible without change. August, be brave, do good, stay you. September of 2021, you are what you manifest. October, invest in people who invest in you. Definitely some of these are quotes I have not seen from them before. Your time will come. That's really good for the kind of towards the end of a year. Oh, I love this for December of 2021, which feels so far away right now. Embrace what's next. So those are all the sort of dashboards or the monthly tabs. Then when you get to the end of the planner, you have, look at this, you have a notes section, but you have more notes pages than you did last year. So if we go to last year's planner, when you get to the notes section, you had basically 1, 2, and then you had a dot grid, 2 pages, and then you had 2 coloring pages and a strange sort of hexagon pattern here. This year, instead of all that extra, there's no dot grid, there's no hexagon, there's no nothing, it's just all note pages. And I think this is an amazing change because I never know what to do. I never use those coloring pages. And this is just another thing that proves that the design team at Erin Condren listens, because every review I've ever watched of an Erin Condren planner since they did those coloring pages, people have been like, why are these in here? And I know it's kind of a fun thing and some people do enjoy coloring pages, but I think notes pages are just more functional. So let me know in the comments if you're sad that the coloring pages are gone or if you're glad they're gone. Then you do have 1 page for contacts. You also have a look ahead planner to 2022. Oh my gosh, you guys, it's crazy. Then you have a strong foundation is built on infinite layers, which is a beautiful quote that goes along with this year's design. And then you have a bunch of stickers. So let's go through those real quick. You've got some habit trackers, rescheduled, canceled. Man, we need those this year. Today, this week, some layers designs in, this is all rose gold. Then you've got some silver or platinum color. That is that all platinum? Yeah, so these are all like the platinum color with happy birthday and celebrate. Then you just have these, this is kind of their typical sort of page flag, and they just look like this. And I think that is pretty. I use the mess out of these. I could use like 4 more pages of these and be happy. And I know you can actually order them. So yeah, I love those. Then again, this year you have a nice sturdy pocket that's sturdy on both sides. This was a really cool change last year that they made instead of that weird half pocket. I love these sturdy pockets. And this is so beautiful. This like deep purple down here at the bottom, this is just giving me all the feels right now. I love it, love it, love it. It's so beautiful. This little strain right here of purple next to that darker purple. Yes, so pretty. And then you've got the back cover, looks just like this. So this is the horizontal colorful layers design. What do you think? Which one do you think you're going to order? I am so excited about this. So there are, like I said, some really great changes. Just to mention a few of the other changes for planners that I don't have to show you, but I know they're changes in case you were wondering about it. Last year, a lot of people were upset that the hourly planner went from having half hours to being just one big block of time. The hourly this year is still going to be the block of time, but now they've sectioned or divided, or at least this is what it looks like in the pictures, that they've divided the hour into two pieces. So I don't think it says like 8 a.m. and 8:30, but it does have the hour divided into two. So hopefully that will be a better design for those of you that really need those better time increments for your hourly planner. And like I said, this year they have a daily planner. And some of you might be wondering, what happens on the weekend? Because I know one of the biggest complaints with daily planners is, are Saturday and Sunday split into two pages, or is it all on one page? And I'm sad to say that from the designs I saw, Saturday and Sunday are all on one page. My weekends are busy, so I like to have more space, but I'm very excited about this horizontal planner. I'm excited to use this one for family gaming planner, I believe, is what I'm going to do with it. And it ends up really being just kind of a memory keeper where I like to put a photo or a quote or a memory of something that made us laugh over here. And then I use this part to journal about the day or what we did as a family. And it doesn't have to be gaming. It can be that we went for a walk. It's just anything we've done for fun as a family. And I feel like the more I track that, the more I cultivate that family time, which is so important right now that we're all together and having this time, you know, whether it was planned or not, we have this time together. So this is the colorful layers. If you have a question about, oh, is this going to be available in the binder or not, etc., you can check in the description box. And if I don't have it there, then you can just ask in the comments and I will help you as much as I can. So let's go over all the accessories next. Okay, accessories. I already showed you the bookmark, but let's quickly go over the sticky notes. So this was last year's sticky note. And again, I don't know how well it shows up on camera, but it does have this like coil clip connector so that you could clip it in. So this was the kaleidoscope design from last year. So let me show you this year's design. This one has slightly different shapes on it. So if you compare them, you do still have like little circle ones, but a lot of them are just a slightly different size or shape than last year's. It looks like the list one is not quite as long as last year's. So this is kind of the difference between them. And let me tell you this, I mean, I kept this out even though I kind of unpackaged, but even just this backing card with that gold foil running through it like veins, I absolutely love it. Or it just reminds me of like marble or, you know, rock, beautiful rocks. And so even the back of it has this beautiful gold foiling on it. I don't know, even this is beautiful. Good job, Erin Condren. I'm very happy with these. And look how gorgeous this looks like with the planner. They did such a beautiful job on this design. Oh, you know what? This is two corner ones. I thought that was just one big square, but it's not. They're two little corner ones, which is kind of cool for the monthly spread maybe. So you put a little corner. I didn't put it very well, but I didn't put it even, but that's kind of a neat thing. So you've got some corner ones this year, which is cool. Then we also have the layers pen. They just created these pens or came out with these pens last year. So this is the second year they've had them. These are just a ballpoint pen, I believe, and it's not absolutely my most favorite type of pen to write with normally, but I actually really like the way these write. So I'm just going to take a page. I'm going to write on the back of this sticker page because I'll never use that. And we'll just try it out. Yeah, so last year mine at the beginning kind of skipped a little bit when I first started using it, and then I kind of just put it away. And then over the past probably 3 months or so, I have been using it more and more because I keep it on my desk because it's just so beautiful. And I started using it more and more and realized that it didn't have those same skipping problems anymore. So I think if yours skips, it's probably just because it needs to like work the kink out in the ink. I don't know if that's how you say it, but this one isn't skipping at all. And it's really nice to write with, especially if you love ballpoint pens. You're going to love this, and just the design is beautiful. I wish they would come out with a pen that looks like this that had a more like fine point gel pen inside, or that you could refill with a fine point gel pen, because I like the feel of the pen, and it's not always the first one I reach for just because the like ballpoint pen to it. The next thing that they sent was a monthly planner that goes all the way from July 2020 to December 2021. So it's an 18-month monthly planner. So let's go through this. It has the mid-century circles design in gold on the front and back. When you open it up, it just says Petite Planner, Monthly Planner, and has this beautiful, colorful mid-century circles. You have a year and a half at a glance. And then here is what the monthly spread looks like. So you've got the monthly spread, a note section, and then the mid-century circles design with the handwriting font. And that's just what it looks like for every single month. And that's all it has is the monthlies in terms of the planner. And then once you get to the end of the 18 months, it has all dot grid pages. So you can just see here. Hopefully that's showing up, and it is hand sewn. So dot grid pages instead of lined pages. I can't remember what the current ones have, but I was feeling like they were lined pages. Now they're dot grid. Then in the back, you have the typical folder that you see in a lot of the petite planners with a sticker sheet. And this is all gold foiling here. Then we also have the designer sticker book for the layers design. Just recently, like maybe in the past few months, Erin Condren has sort of redesigned the size of their sticker books to make them smaller. And I believe they're now more in line with the size of the sticker sheets that are in the back of the petite planner, and they are. So their sticker sheets used to be a little bit bigger than this, and now they're using them in this type of design, and I like it better because their old stickers really they were too big to fit into a lot of my like sticker containers. So, and Erin Condren does actually have their own sticker book if you wanted to like pull these out or anything like that. But let's flip through. So you've got some beautiful layers with rose gold foiling. You've got hearts and circles, teardrops, more circles and page flags, half circles, and then a few quotes. You have what it takes. Be brave, do good, stay you. Have enough courage to start, and this is your year. So more rose gold flags with other little word flags, important, dinner plan, shopping list, and so on. The next page is, and I haven't even looked through this actually, is some asterisks. Let's see. Oh, they're just like little washies. This is like really fine sort of washi tape stickers. I'm afraid I'm going to tear it. That is really cool. Those are neat. Then you've got some that say love, to do, some blank ones and other circles, more page flags, and this is gold. Then you do have some more like acrylic style stickers, and I like that they've most of their sticker books now kind of combine different types of stickers, but I've never seen those like washi stickers, which is cool. So you've got more acrylic flags, some little heart bubbles, those are cute. OMG, ASAP, now, love. Then you've got some platinum foil, such a good day, oh yeah, plan on it, and so on. Lots of circle stickers. These purple row, I'm going to be coveting those. I'm not going to use them because I want to save them because they're too beautiful. Then you have more acrylic style stickers in gold foiling. Oh yeah, I'm going to use these for sure. Appointment, note, hello weekend, me time, vacay, and to do. Then you've got more of just the paper stickers, busy weekend, vacation, and so on. Some more platinum stickers with flags, more rose gold. There's lots of rose gold in this, I feel like. Some boxes, some hearts, some washi strips here. Those are, oh, look at this one. I'm definitely feeling I like the pink, and I thought in the pictures that I would love the pink the most, but I think I'm digging the purple the best right now. More full boxes, and that is the end of the sticker book. Yeah, I love this sticker book, and I love those little asterisk stickers. I feel like those feel kind of like washi tape stickers. Those are going to be gone too soon. I also love these little heart bubbles. So this is the designer sticker book for layers. A few more things, including this planning pack in the layers design, which has a gold zipper and a gold backing, like elastic, and then it has this beautiful sort of teal or jade color in the back. So let's look at how it looks on my planner. And it does fit on the 18-month, by the way. So this is what it looks like on the planner. How pretty is that? Even though I have the rose gold coil, it looks nice with the mixed metal too. It's very pretty. And of course, if you've never used the Planny Pack before, it's just basically a pen case or a pencil case, and you can really fit a lot of pens in here. Like the Erin Condren markers, you can fit like probably 2 full of their biggest types of packs, or like 2 sets of their entire markers. I love how deep these are and how nicely they lay on your planner. Then it comes with this backing card that says plan for tomorrow, celebrate today. And I like to hold on to these backing cards because they make pretty like decorations for my bulletin board. They also have some snap-in bookmarks in the different colors. So you've got one that's more of the lighter colors, the purples and pinks, and then mostly the blues and sort of peachy color. So these little bookmarks just slip into your coil where you can mark the day or the month if you want to. I love these little bookmarks because they're very like low profile, but they do help you find your place, but they just kind of add just a little bit. They don't stick out too much. I find that even though I love big paper clips, if I'm actually carrying my planner out with me somewhere to use it, all of those paper clips either get broken or they end up in the bottom of my bag or something like that. But these little suckers stay put and they actually are more functional in helping you find your place. So if your planner just lives on your desk, of course, you can put all the pretty little paper clips you want. But if you're actually carrying your planner out and about with you, I highly recommend these snap-in bookmarks. And they're usually not very expensive, just a few dollars. We also have these beautiful quote cards. So on the back, most of them have either just a full backing. Obviously that one just says compliment cards on it and has the little scanner code. But most of them have this white with layers on both sides so that you can leave people a little message. So we'll just kind of lay these out so you can see them. Love yourself. You are enough with the rose gold. Let your dreams take flight. You lift me up. It's your time to bloom in gold. I'm so proud of you in gold. You've got this in the rose gold. And I have to say, even though I've never bought the rose gold coil before, I really love the way all of these colors and this design is looking with the rose gold. It looks really good with the platinum too. Set goals and crush them one day at a time. Your potential is endless. So with these, you can send them to other people. You can include them in note cards, or you can also just put them up on your bulletin board or on your desk, or you could even, you know, paste them in or put a coil clip connector on them and put them in your planner. But there's lots of uses for those little guys. Okay, we're down to just a few more things. So there's a washi tape set that has the colorful layers and the neutral layers. So let me just roll this out for you real quick. So this is the colorful. I don't know if that'll stay up or not. And then you have the more muted neutrals. So this is what the washi tapes look like. Gosh, I do like that neutral too. I'm gonna have to get, I always use multiple Erin Condren planners, so I'm like already planning, even though they were so awesome to send me this package as a sneak peek. I'm also going to be waiting in line with you guys next Monday if you're an EC Insider, or Wednesday if you're not, to order some of my own planners. I'm honestly not sure if the deluxe monthly planner comes out at the same time or if I'll have to wait for that, but I definitely need to get a deluxe monthly planner for my Heart Breathings channel because mine runs out in the summer. And I might also be getting an hourly to track my time a little bit better. I don't know. I've got to think about it. So many choices, and they're all so beautiful. So that's the washi tape. Then they also sent me a couple other things. Hold on. Okay, so you also have this little snap-in dashboard. On the front side, it says priorities and has a to-do list checklist with this beautiful sort of featuring the navy blue color. And then on the back, again, you've got the blues and it's in gold foil. It says Monday through Sunday. So again, this is just another thing that you can use to keep track of your priorities for the week or whatever you want to do. So whenever you get to the week that you're on, you just pop it in. And sorry, like I said, it's always harder to do when I'm trying to record at the same time, but you just pop it in and then you can move it from week to week. So priorities and to do, and then on the back, even though you have a weekly spread, here on the back you could have like your meal plan for the week, or like I'm a writer, so I could write my word count for the day or whatever I wanted to keep track of. And then you use their wet erase marker so that it doesn't wipe off. And then every day at the beginning of the day or every week at the end of the week, you move it, you just pull it out, move it to the next week, and wipe it off and start over. So I love these little things. They have one in the Wonder Woman design too that's just a little bit different, and I love using them. And I sometimes will use multiple in my planner if I have multiple things I want to track. So that is the Layers design of the dashboard. And then I just have another bonus set of stickers. So if you remember, like I said, these little page flags, they give you one set of them inside the planner, but I use these all the time. So I last year ended up ordering, I think like 2 or 3 extra packs of these stickers at various times throughout the year because I kept using them up. Now the birthday sheet, I didn't use that one up, but all of the others, the habit trackers, the page flags, and all of these page flags, I ended up using these 3 sheets all the way up 3 or 4 times last year, including the ones in the back of my planner. So yeah. You can also order these separately if you think you're going to need more stickers. So like I mentioned at the beginning, your planner, if you order one of the main planners, this doesn't usually come with the deluxe monthly planner. You don't usually get this, but you get this with all the coiled planners. I think last year maybe you didn't get with the binder. Let me know in the comments if you remember. So I'm not sure if this comes if you get the binder. I would think it does, but I don't have any guarantees on that. You'll have to watch and see if somebody else got a binder that will tell you. But you do get this little packet, and it has some of those compliment cards. So just a few of the compliment cards. It also comes with a little note from Erin Condren. This little booklet here has 2 20% off coupons. So you can use these coupon codes. You can use one, give one to a friend, and it's a great way to buy some accessories later. So remember how I was like, oh, I went back and ended up ordering all those stickers at the end of the year and so on. This gives you a good excuse to go shopping again after you get your first haul and get a discount for it. So it's always great that they include that extra discount. Then they have a little gift label here that says just a little something from, and it just tears off. And then they have another little scalloped gift label that says enjoy. And I think they always include something like that. And it's always just kind of a nice little extra. But the main thing a lot of people look forward to is that 20% off coupons that are in that little pack. So don't see it and throw it away because there's really good things inside. The final thing that we have to look at is this DIY interchangeable pen kit. So if you didn't get a chance to see the kind of sneak peek of this inside the seasonal surprise box, this is a really cool item. Okay, so how this works is it's sort of like a create your own double-sided pen. So it comes with this barrel connector, and then it comes with all these tips that you can screw into the barrel. Then you've got one tip on one side and one on the other. So it comes with 4 different colors of highlighter, 6 colors of a medium tip marker, 3 colors of a fine tip, and then 2 barrels. So basically you can create 2 pens with 4 different attachments, so to speak. So it's a very cool sort of mix and match pen, which I think is a neat concept. So we're just gonna pull all those little goodies out. Okay, so let's see if these are exactly the same. I imagine they are, but yeah, so the 2 barrels are exactly the same, and they have this very colorful layer sort of design on them, and then you get to choose. So let's make a interesting pen. I think I'm gonna go with one side to have this sort of lilac marker, which is the purple color marker, and then on the other side, let's do one of the fine tips. So we'll do this sort of pink fine tip. So that's all you do. You just choose which 2 ends you want. Okay, so I've got this lilac pen marker. Yeah, I really like the way that writes. And it's like a purplish pink. And the other cap does post on the back of the other one, which is nice. And then let's look at this pink one. Yes, I love that fine tip marker. Felt tip pens are kind of my favorite thing of all time. So I'm just going to create another little pen and then we'll test that one. So let's go with a yellow highlighter on this side, and we'll just do a dual highlighter. So we'll do a yellow highlighter and a green highlighter. I really like this idea and I think it's pretty original. I don't think I've seen other people doing it. So this is the green highlighter. And they feel pretty sturdy actually for, you know, a make your own pen kit. It doesn't feel like it's going to come apart or anything. It feels like it was made this way, and it doesn't seem to be too hard to take apart. So let's take those out and we'll test something different. Okay, so now I've created two entirely different ones. So this one has the other fine tips. So this is the blue fine tip. I really like that color. It's kind of like a periwinkle. And then you've got the purple fine tip. I really like the way these write. I would love a whole set of these fine tip ones. Then you've got another one of these markers, which is this medium tip marker. And then another highlighter. This is the pink. I think they call it rose pink. So I'm just going to test these without having to put the marker together. So you also have this blue of the medium tip marker, a gray one, and a seafoam green, just to show you guys all the different colors. And then the final option is a blue highlighter. Yes, I love all of these colors, and I actually really like the, oh wait, I missed one. And I really like the way these write. That's a bright color. So I think I got them all. So this is a pretty cool idea. And I do have another pen barrel because I got the seasonal surprise box. So I have another set of these, but it just didn't have as many choices with it. So yeah, if you think this is a cool idea, I definitely think this is something cool to get to, because you can kind of mix and match what you're using. And I would love to see even more colors. Like I would love to have an entire set of these felt tip pens, or an entire set of even more choices for the colorful markers. So maybe in the future they'll release even more little interchangeable pieces for this. I hope they do, because I really like the way these write. And I wasn't sure I was going to love them. So hooray for that. So guys, what do you think? This is everything that I received in the Erin Condren LifePlanner launch. So this is all of their new layer stuff, but I'm sure there are other accessories that I didn't receive. So definitely look around on some other channels and see what you can find. Like I said, there are also lots of different choices of this planner, and I will have them listed for you down below. So if you're interested to see like what are all the like mix and match options that you have, most of the choices come in both coiled and binder, except the daily planner is only going to be in coiled, and most of them come in neutral or colorful, except the flower power only comes in, you know, the colorful design, and the daily only comes in colorful. So you've got lots of different choices for what you're going to get next year. But when I was first given the choice of did I want the neutral or the colorful, I just had to have the colorful, because even though the neutral is also beautiful and I love them both, and I probably will get them both at some point, I just couldn't resist this beautiful colorful, because I think it's one of the most beautiful designs they've ever had. And I said that last year too, but I think they topped it. Let me know what you think in the comments. That's it, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me with this just gorgeous design. Let me know in the comments what you think of it, if you're planning to order a planner next week. So like I said, the planners will launch, all the accessories and the different planners will launch on the 27th, which is Monday, but only if you're part of the EC Insiders. If you have not joined the EC Insiders, which is Erin Condren's reward program, then I've got a link for you down below where you can join the EC Insiders, and you'll get first access on Monday. And if you're one of those people that orders, like I think the launch day, you get some special extras too, including a cute coin purse. So definitely check that out. Otherwise, the life planners will release to the public on the 29th, which is on Wednesday. So all that goodness is coming up in less than a week. Oh my gosh, you guys, so exciting to have this whole launch. I did receive this package from Tori at Erin Condren, so thank you so much, Tori. You are amazing. I appreciate you. And also, I'm going to be ordering a lot of stuff as well, some of the other planners that I want. So yeah, just let me know in the comments what you're thinking that you're going to order, which of the accessories you like, if you like this year's new layers design, and if you know of other YouTubers who are showing the other designs like the flowers design or the neutral, go ahead and pop those links into the comments as well so that we can find some of our fellow planner lovers who have some of the other sneak peek items, because there's lots of options this year. I'm so excited to have the opportunity to show this to you. I hope that you love it and that you're excited for next week. Again, if you've never ordered from Erin Condren before, you can use my link down below to go ahead and sign up for an account at Erin Condren, and they're going to send you a free $10 gift code that you can then use on your purchase of a brand new life planner next week. And like I said, don't forget to also join the EC Insiders. Okay guys, I will remind you on social media here as well as on my Instagram and Facebook page when these go live next week. So check out for that. Make sure that you're following me all over. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.